These are the dogs available for adoption here at Pinellas County Animal Services at closing time on Thursday, the last day of February. This first dog is Pixie, and Pixie weighs 60 pounds. She is a big girl, but she's not too difficult to walk on a leash. In fact, she would prefer to sit next to you than go for a walk. Our next dog today is Remy, a 3.5-year-old high-energy boy who weighs 45 pounds. He's a very loving dog that likes the other dogs here in the shelter. He really enjoys playing with toys also. After Remy, we have Linus. Linus is a puppy. He's only 6 months old. He's a very easy-to-walk dog. He likes to be cuddled. He weighs 39 pounds, and he really wants to come out. Bruno is a 1-year-old who weighs about 50 pounds. He's a high-energy boy that always wants to see what's going on. And adoptions are $40 here at the shelter for any of our animals. Everybody gets spayed or neutered, microchipped, dewormed, heartworm tested, vaccinations, licensed, and the list goes on. Up next is a high-energy boy named Sly. He is 67 pounds. Sly here is 4 years old. Pogo here is also 4 years old, and Pogo is still waiting for our home. He appears to be house-trained, likes to play fetch, and knows the basic command set. He only weighs 35 pounds. Our next dog is a 3-year-old named Jacob, another easy-to-walk dog that weighs just 48 pounds. He appears to be at least partially house-trained here at the shelter. Valentina, a beautiful girl. Look at the brown eyes on this pretty girl. She is 1.5 and weighs 49 pounds. She loves to have her belly rubbed, walks well on a leash, and knows the basic command, sit. Well, this is a dog that's high energy. He needs some training, but he really likes treats, and he is fixated on the treats I'm holding up. He's 2 years old, and his name is Rambo. He weighs 55 pounds. And look at that. If you have a treat, he will sit, no problem. Maggie May is a 1.5-year-old girl who weighs 56 pounds. A medium energy level dog that will need a few toys and a little bit of playtime every day. I think she would enjoy tennis balls and frisbees. Rally here likes tennis balls and frisbees and Kong toys, especially if they've got peanut butter in them. He is a 3-year-old who weighs 60 pounds. He's got a lot of energy, so be prepared to get him a lot of toys and treats. Sammy's a 2-year-old who is easy to walk. He weighs 51 pounds. He's a very smart dog that should learn just about anything you want to teach him. Nina is still somewhat of a puppy. She's 8 months old, a sweetheart that likes her treats. She's pretty affectionate, and every chance she gets, she ends up sitting in your lap. She knows the basic commands of both sit and stay. Well, Patches here was found as a stray by a police officer who brought her into the shelter. She's 10 months old, easy to walk, and weighs 40 pounds. Bruce is a year old, and he always comes up to say hi. He weighs 63 pounds, a medium energy level dog, but he seems to like the other dogs here in the shelter to run and play with. Well, we still have Roman, who is a year old and weighs 60 pounds. Roman's a high-energy boy that needs a lot of toys and playtime. Reba is not a high-energy dog. She is 2 years old. Yes, I told you your age, Reba. Reba weighs 45 pounds. She is really smart. She knows sit and shake, and she likes the other dogs here in the shelter. Seamus is a high-energy boy who weighs 60 pounds. He had an injury on his tail because he wags his tail so hard when he sees everybody, he actually hurt it on the walls of his pen. It's called Happy Tail, and it is healing up, and it should go away shortly. Provo is a high-energy boy who is 3 years old. He knows the basic command of sit, and he weighs 53 pounds. He is very pretty. And we do have a few other new dogs on the back row. Well, Bonnie's not a new dog, but she is 61 pounds. 1.5 years old, and a medium energy level dog, but she doesn't look like it. She looks to me like she's going to enjoy sitting on a couch most of the day. Poppy is 11 months old, and he weighs 39 pounds. He's not going to get much bigger. Gus here won't get much bigger, or at least he shouldn't. He should get a little smaller. He's an easy-to-walk dog if you can get him to walk. He prefers to sit on the couch and just have his ears rubbed. He's 5.5 and weighs 35 pounds. Apple here is a 6-year-old who is 64 pounds. She came up for adoptions just recently, and she knows the basic command of sit. She did it even before I got it out of my mouth. She is a pretty girl. And we've got a couple of more dogs. One here is Zelda, who is a 1-year-old. She's got some medium length fur. She is a very cuddly dog. She'll need to be brushed occasionally, though. She weighs 41 pounds. Smiley Cyrus loves to be loved. This is a 3-year-old dog who weighs 45 pounds. Like many dogs that come into our shelters, she was a stray. But if you can see, that little short tail is always wagging there in the back. And lastly is a dog must be named after Roy Rogers' horse because he's so lovable and loyal. This is Trigger, and Trigger is almost 2 years old. He weighs 38 pounds. Well, that's all the dogs that are available for adoption here at Pinellas County Animal Services at closing time on Thursday, February the 28th, the end of February. All the dogs in today's video will be available for adoption when the shelter reopens tomorrow morning, March the 1st, which will be a Friday. All adoptions are $40, and we hope that you come and adopt one of our homeless pets soon.